What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video, man. Now look, I don't got that much time to make this video, so I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet, but this is my advice to young hoopers on how to get recruited in high school. I'm a college athlete myself. I play NAIA basketball. I've been a 4-year starter, and this is just my advice to you on how to get recruited out of high school. I'm not editing nothing from this video, okay? So just go ahead and grab your popcorn. But if you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Now, first thing, when you want to get recruited out of high school and you say you have no offers, okay? This is videos for guys who have no offers. You a junior, maybe you a senior, I don't know, but you think you're good enough to play at the college level and you have no offers yet. First thing you want to do, look up a conference that you think you're good enough to play in. So you think you're good enough to play in the ACC, for example. 9 times out of 10, if you are good enough to play in the ACC, you won't even be needing this video. But let's say you are one of the diamonds in the rough who hasn't been recruited yet, and you are good enough to make it to that high major level. You want to look up a conference. Let's use the ACC, for example. Go to all this, and when you look up the conference, look up all the schools, okay? So you'll look up the conference, and it'll have a list of all the schools, and you're gonna go to each school and look up, let's say Duke, for example. You're gonna go to Duke University Athletic Directory. Type that into your Google, type that into Safari. It'll give you a list of all the emails of the coaches, the athletic director, all the people in the athletic department at Duke University, okay? Now, once again, like I said, if you're good enough to go to Duke, you don't need to watch this video. You're already being recruited heavily. But Duke, I'm using them as an example. So look up, if you don't know any D2s or any NAIAs, look up D2 conferences, look up the past D2 national champion or past D2 teams that made it to the tournament. Look up all those schools and then look up that school's name and put athletic directory at the end. And once you get the emails of all the coaches you want to email, send out your film, okay? So that's another thing you're gonna need. If you don't have any film of huddle clips that you have put together into one video, you're gonna need to do that immediately, and you're gonna need to send that video out to all those coaches, okay? That's gonna help you get your name out there. Yeah, so like I said, you're gonna wanna email all those schools and all those coaches, and you're gonna send them your film, and you're gonna send them a little paragraph that has your height, your weight, your GPA, and why you want to go to that school, okay? Just a small little paragraph, and make sure you have your film, and make sure your film, the first few clips of the film are something that's eye-opening. So if you're an athlete, you want to show some dunks on there. If you're a shooter, you want to show shots where, you know, catch and shoot threes, knocking down shots, off the dribble threes, whatever your game is best at, whatever you feel like you're going to be recruited for, put that first in the video, and then at the end of the video you can throw some other stuff in there. Don't forget to put in some defensive clips as well, okay? So boom, that's my first advice on how to get your name out there and how to get coaches to, you know, how to be proactive in your recruitment, because coaches need to be able to find you, and you need to have this type of, you know, you need to be able to build relationships with coaches. So go ahead and look up the school you want to, athletic directory, and send your email to not just the head coach, send it to all the assistant coaches, damn near the athletic director too if you got to. Be proactive in that manner. You will get emails back. A lot of them you won't get emails back, but if you're good enough, you will get emails back and you will get recruited from that. Number 2, you need to have good grades, okay? I'm not telling you gotta have a 4.0. That would be awesome if you did though. Strive for a 4.0. But you at least gotta have a 3.0, bro. If you're not 6'6" with a 40-inch vertical, you're not getting away with having a 2.0 and below. You're not getting away with having a, you know, 2.5, 2.7. You know, you gotta be an exceptional ball player to be doing that. You gotta have good grades. These are little points that you can gather, and it'll help go a long way in your recruitment. You gotta understand, if I got a 6'3" guard and I got another guy who's a 6'3" small forward, because his high school is that small that they put him at small forward, and then the 6'3" small forward on top of that, yeah, he might have guard skills like this 6'3" point guard, but he doesn't have a good GPA, and the 6'3" point guard who already has the point guard skills has a good GPA. Come on, bro. I'm giving him, I'm not going to give the 6'3" small forward the scholarship. You got to understand, you got to find ways to separate yourself. So, you know, being coachable is another way to separate yourself. So when that college coach calls your high school coach, he can be like, okay, I understand. Your high school coach can tell you like, hey, this is a great kid. He's very coachable. I believe in him, and I believe that he's gonna be a great asset to your team. You need all those little points when you're like a smaller guard, when you're a guy who doesn't have that many offers. You need all those little points to get the college coaches to want to recruit you. Like I said, it's plenty of you. You know, no disrespect to you, whatever type of player you are. It's 1,000 other people just like you that might mess around and be better than you, bro. So you gotta get those little points so that way you can separate yourself from the rest, okay? So have good grades, be coachable. You never want your high school coach to, when the college coach calls him, he has to say like, yeah, he's a great kid. You're gonna have to work with him though. You never want your high school coach to say something like that, because that's telling the college coach he's not coachable. That's telling the college coach he doesn't have good grades, things like that. Like, you don't want to have to deal with that. You don't want to have any nicks and crannies on your resume, man. So that's just some quick little advice, man. I told you this video is gonna be quick, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Like I said, this is just my advice. I played college basketball for 4 years now. So this is just my advice. Make sure you send out those emails to as many coaches as you can. Make sure you are keeping your grades right, being coachable. And last thing I will say, be confident, bro. The worst type of player is the player that doesn't believe in themselves. You have to believe in yourself first for other people to believe in you, for college coaches and recruiters to believe in you, man. So believe in yourself, believe that you can make it to the next level, and I believe in you now, man. So keep going, bro. Keep God in your life. And hopefully you like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you did, I'm out.